Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another Theme Park Obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today I'm hanging out at Six Flags Magic Mountain to have some fun. We're going to cruise around the park and we're also going to talk about Fright Fest, which is really cool because Fright Fest made some awesome announcements the other day. So we're going to talk about all that and more. So how about you and I dive right in. Oh yeah, starting our journey here in the parking lot. It is very hot today in Valencia, but that doesn't stop people from having some fun, including us. And when I say us, Michael's joining me today at a very hot Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Very hot today.
As you can see, I'm wearing my pumpkin shirt today because we're gonna be talking about some Fright Fest stuff because they made some amazing announcements at Midsummer Scream the other day. And we're excited for the Halloween season. Michael loves Halloween just as much as I do. So yeah, we're going to talk about a lot of that in the park today. Perfect day to be at the water park, though. Let's see if we can catch anybody going down. They just closed the door, so someone should be coming down here in a second. Yeah, the trapdoor slides are so much fun. There they go. We've made it to the front entrance, and yeah, see, even all the geese know that it's very hot today. They're just kind of hanging out in the shade over here. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with the front entrance. And Michael was just talking about, hey, what if they put a big giant 30th anniversary sign up there, huh?
Yeah, like a 30th. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, because Fright Fest is celebrating 30 years this year. And in general, I think the haunt industry this year is going to be really exciting because we got 30th anniversary here at Six Flags, 50th anniversary at Knott's Berry Farm, and just so much more happening. Made it in the park, and it looks like they haven't started decorating just yet, but pretty soon I'm sure a bunch of cool decorations will be up here in the front. And it looks like here in the front entrance they've painted the roofs of all the buildings, so that's cool. We're gonna do a lap around the park starting this side. Yeah, they're still doing the Flavors of the World Food Festival here, only a couple more days. Now 3 of the haunted houses you'll be able to access for Fright Fest will be beyond these walls right here. They'll open up the gates and you'll be able to walk backstage. Truth or Dare was there last year and that one's coming back. The Condemned Haunted House is coming back, but this year they're doing a little something different with it. And what they're doing with that one is the same thing they did during the Scream Break event they had here a couple months ago. So it'll be like a big giant house party in that one. And then another returning haunted house will be Vault 666. So all 3 of those haunted houses will be coming back for the 2023 season. Yeah, the only decorations they really have up in the park are from the Flavors of the World Food Festival, which, by the way, was so darn good. That was like some of the best food I've ever had at Six Flags Magic Mountain, and the food quality was just as good as like Disney and Knott's Berry Farm. Oh, looks like Goliath is still down for refurb. I wonder when they're gonna get that back open, because last time I was here it was closed as well. Made our way over here to the Scream Punk District, which is also home to a scare zone like in years past, and pretty soon I'm sure they'll put up that big giant spider here in the next couple days or so. And they'll also put some props over here in the bushes, which will be fun. I actually do like the props in this area. This is called Territory Twisted is usually what the name of the scare zone is. So I'm assuming it'll be the same. And then Michael was saying that they usually project some cool stuff on the building right there.
Right, I think so.
Yeah, in years past they have. So it's gonna be fun to see what they do this year. Hopefully they'll do, again, some cool 30th anniversary stuff. Yeah. And Michael was just saying like,
Just thought about it. I was like, that kind of would have been cool if they would have done like a special 30th like scare zone.
Yeah,
out in the front of the park or somewhere. Yeah.
Maybe they still have some more announcements to talk about, but I'm surprised they didn't talk about that at Midsummer Scream. Yeah, like a 30th anniversary thing. Made it over here to the DC Universe area of the park, and there's really not much going on over here as far as decorations, but they will be decorating this section because usually for Fright Fest, it's City Under Siege, and they've got a bunch of cars out here that are like flipped over and all destroyed and stuff. And this is usually where the clowns hang out, so this is pretty fun. Over here at Crazanity, it looks like this attraction is down for refurb as well. Oh, and look at this, some interesting developments over here behind the construction fence where the old Tidal Wave attraction was. This looks like this might be for Fright Fest because these tents look very similar to the tents that we see at Halloween Horror Nights when they set up a haunted house. Yeah, this might be Fright Fest work because you got to figure where they're going to put the 2 new mazes that they announced at Midsummer Scream, which are The Conjuring and Saw. So yeah, again, really exciting stuff. I was not expecting those announcements at Midsummer Scream from Fright Fest. Usually we see these kind of haunted houses at Halloween Horror Nights, but for Fright Fest to just come out of the gate and go, hey, we're doing Conjuring and Saw at our park, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, and this just has to be for Fright Fest. I don't see what they would be using the space for, you know, for anything else, right, Michael? Like, doesn't that make sense?
Honestly, no. This has to be for Fright Fest. I would assume it is.
Yeah, so we could see a maze location right here. That's pretty cool. Let's walk around the other side and See if we can find anything. Oh, look at this. Around the corner, they've taken down the construction fence a little bit to reveal this new like garden area. This is kind of cool. I'm glad they're starting to plant some new bushes and whatnot. So I wonder if they're gonna put anything in the center right here. And then here's another angle of the 2 tents that they've put up here. Yeah, this has to be for Fright Fest. I don't see what other application they could be using this for. And it does make sense that they want to get this paving project done. They could use this as queue space for the haunted house. Ooh, this is pretty interesting over here. It looks like Samurai Summit is closed. Well, at least the walkway up there. I haven't heard Superman go, and I don't know about Ninja because we just haven't made our way over there yet. They might be working on the hill again. Made our way to the underground. Now this is usually home to a scare zone as well. Last year it was the dead zone, so I'm assuming that's gonna be coming back with maybe some enhancements. Now another haunted house returning for Fright Fest 2023 is the one behind me, Aftermath 2 Chaos Rising. And to be honest, I'm a little bummed that this one is coming back. I was hoping that they were gonna replace this one with a new concept because I do love the outdoor aspect of it, because you can go sky's the limit. I mean, you can build some insanely huge sets out here, and that's what's cool about this location. But the fact that it's still the same zombie maze that we've seen for quite some time now was a little disappointing when I found out that this one was coming back. If anything, because it's the 30th anniversary, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they might have a few little surprises in store for us for this haunted house, because yeah, I mean, it's getting a little old and tired over here. It's been here for a very long time. I mean, at least since I've been coming to Fright Fest, this has been the same over here. Made it up to Roaring Rapids. It's nice to see this open, especially on a day like today, because it is brutally hot. There goes Tatsu through the trees. Tatsu has a pretty lengthy line, and so does this snack stand, my goodness. Now, I was hoping to walk up to Ninja, but it is closed. Usually you can see the progress for the 2 haunted houses that are up there, the Sewer of Souls, and then the Willoughby's Resurrection is usually up there. I'm assuming those 2 haunted houses will be the same because those are returning, but hey, fingers crossed, like I was saying, down at the bottom of the hill, fingers crossed that we see some new enhancements with both of those haunted attractions. Interesting over here, they've closed all of these games. This is like where the arcade is and all that kind of fun stuff. And I hear them working inside this location, so I wonder what they're doing. Could this be for Fright Fest as well? You never know. Yeah, Michael, what do you think? Do you think they're working on some scary stuff in there?
I mean, it looks like a pretty big location, so that'd be cool.
It would make sense. Yeah, you can fit a pretty sizable haunted house in here, and it does sound like they're like piecing together lumber.
Yeah.
You can hear a lot of that through the door, whatever you would call this. If it is for Fright Fest, I wonder where you would enter the haunted attraction. Or it could be something totally different. They could be adding some new games over here or something. You never know. Or another 800-foot tall roller coaster. It could be 3 of those options. And here on the other side, there's really not much going on over here, but I do see a Fright Fest thing on the door. So you never know. This could be a spot. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. I'm not going to go further into discovering. I'm only seeing what I can see as a guest, so that's about as far as I'm gonna go. No matter where the haunted houses are located, it is pretty exciting to know that we're gonna have 8 haunted attractions this year. We're making our way down the hill, and this is usually the spot for one of my favorite scare zones because it's just always so colorful, and they do all the UV kind of stuff over here, and they put stuff in the trees and the bushes. So pretty soon we should start seeing some decorations here as well. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty fun this year because what Michael and I were just talking about is how Fright Fest is probably gonna venture off into new areas this year with The Conjuring and Saw being properties at the event, because we again normally don't see those types of attractions here at Fright Fest or even like at Knott's Berry Farm. Knott's used to do movie stuff back in the day, but we mainly see the movie properties at Halloween Horror Nights.
Yep.
So the fact that they're finally doing something like that here with the Warner Brothers properties, because you got to remember, Warner Brothers has their characters here.
This could open up a huge door for Six Flags. If this goes
Oh,
well, there's
yeah.
so many other horror movies that Warner Brothers can just lease out to Six Flags.
Exactly, like down the line, they could do an It haunted house. They could do a
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger.
Jason, I think.
Jason,
Yeah, right?
I believe Warner Brothers owns those
Exorcist.
characters. Oh yeah, The Exorcist. So could this be
Shining.
a really big competitor to Horror Nights?
I think so. If it goes
could
well,
be.
this could be. Yeah.
Which is exciting for us, the consumer, because
It's more competition.
It's more
It makes
competition.
it makes the parks fight for the better product, and it's just better for us.
yeah, because like obviously we have our favorites, but in general we just like all the haunt stuff because it's our favorite time of year. So the fact that other companies try to one up each other is great. Again, it's great for the consumer.
Good for us, yeah.
So if these 2 new mazes here at Fright Fest are going to be spectacular and
yeah.
successful, then we
And
could
like,
see.
why not, you know?
Yeah.
Like, why not bring other properties here?
Yeah, because I think that would be great. And talk about upping the attendance here as well. I feel like that would be a big thing to draw a gate.
That would
People-
drive a lot of people here.
Yeah, they would want to visit Fright Fest in addition to Horror Nights and Not Scary Farm. And people already enjoy Fright Fest as it is, but if you have some amazing haunted houses based off of some of people's most favorite movies, or
Oh, yeah.
you could see a big return of investment here. And Michael was also talking about how this is a great opportunity for more investment in their original haunted houses that they do at Fright Fest, because Fright Fest does some really fun original ideas, but if they have more money coming into the event because their intellectual property haunted houses are doing well, that's a win-win for everything. And for my hardcore haunt fans, some of you remember that this was a Fright Fest location. Some of the walls are actually still up. There's no decorations or anything in here. This has been a couple years since they've used this spot as a haunted house, but this could be home to something for Fright Fest 2024. You never know. Yeah, Six Flags and Warner Brothers could be venturing off on a glorious journey if they pull this off, because I'm excited. I am very excited. If the quality is high and they can produce some good content for Fright Fest, we could see Fright Fest become something totally different than what we're usually used to. And by the way, Fright Fest opens up here at Magic Mountain September 8th, and it runs select nights all the way up until Halloween. Alrighty, you know the drill. We have one more thing to do, and that's to check up on some merchandise at the Emporium. Now, I know they've been having Fright Fest preview merch kind of drops. I don't know if it's in here in the Emporium, but that's why we're doing a little lap around the gift shop just to make sure. And I don't see anything on this side, just the regular t-shirts that we've seen before, the really cool ride-specific shirts, which I love, and of course the coaster models, which are also just awesome. And I don't see anything in here yet, so yeah, maybe in the next few weeks we'll start to see some Fright Fest stuff, maybe when all the decorations go up in the park as we inch closer to the grand opening. Right now, they just kind of have some generic stuff. Oh, wow, we have a lot of tie-dye happening over here. But with that, I think we're going to call it a day from Six Flags. That's nice to just do a little lap and get our steps in for the day. A lot of people are still going into the water park as well. Well, I think that's going to do it for today's Six Flags Magic Mountain video. I hope you enjoyed it. And, I'm so excited for Fright Fest. I wasn't really sure what they were going to be doing this year. I wasn't sure how many things were going to be returning and if they were going to have anything new because of the 30th anniversary. It was all kind of up in the air, but man, oh man, did they surprise us with the Conjuring and the Saw announcements. So I am hyped about that. If you did enjoy the video though, you can let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel and you love these videos from Six Flags or some of your other favorite theme parks, consider subscribing because I have brand new videos every single week. Be sure to check out my Instagram and other socials by following the links down below in the description. But until the next video, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. And I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.